goodies for donors. And right here on the link, we'll be live so you can be part of the show. Again, that is tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, let's do our part for Giving Tuesday. And we now head into the Zoom room where National Weather Service Landon Aydlett is standing by with your work week weather forecast. Good morning, Landon.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all doing today?
We're doing all right. Looks nice and warm over there.
Yeah, you know, I'm running the office right now. My boss is off island for the weekend, so I'm acting meteorologist in charge. So I reallocated our budgeting for the next 5 years and redid my office.
There you go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I will tell you what, that fireplace is burning hot in here. I was telling you on Friday that the air conditioning in the front of the building has been disabled. It's having some problems. So hopefully the technicians will be in, but it is burning up in the front offices. But the operations floor on the other end of the building is good to go. But yeah, let me give a shout out. We were talking about birthdays earlier this morning. I want to give a shout out to the Guam Territorial Band. They would have been celebrating the 44th anniversary in the last week or so. We normally would have our anniversary concert this time of year, but because of the ongoing pandemic, the band has been deactivated at least until we can resume our normal day-to-day functions. So I don't know what the Christmas season looks like for us due to the limitations on how many people can gather together. But it looks like the band in general will be pretty quiet this Christmas season, which is unfortunate for us as well as the island as a whole, because music is what we do. And so we definitely miss playing the instruments. This is my desktop on my computer. This is our trip in 2017 to Carnegie Hall. And hopefully things will get back to normal because we're scheduled to go back to Carnegie Hall in New York City on tour in 2022. We're aiming for March of 2022. Last year we were in Sydney. Yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering, you know, with you guys being, you know, like an ensemble band, like, you know, almost like an orchestra outfit and everything. I mean, you're seeing all over the internet, a cappella groups are getting together, you know, mainstream bands are doing, you know, stuff over Zoom, and they're trying to have these, like, you know, ad hoc performances. Choirs are doing their stuff. With you guys being such a large and complex band, have you guys tried to get together and have, like, you know, an ad hoc, like, jam session?
We're scheduled. There's been discussion of getting some of the small groups put together. It really depends on the availability of the individual members, but we could probably put out like a brass group of 5 or fewer people, or some saxophone quartet or something. It all really depends on the availability and the willingness of the members, and then who would accept the group. So hopefully we can get something spun up, at least on the smaller scale for the holiday season.
Well, we would take you live right here on the link if you guys can all fit in the Zoom.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll see what we can coordinate with our directors. But hopefully more music is better than no music, especially in a year like this. I know the GVB was talking about not doing holiday lights this year. Hopefully they'll reconsider, because I think any kind of holiday cheer would be fantastic for the island, especially as we suffer through this pandemic upwards of now a year now, and it's coming up to be longer, several more months, depending on the vaccine. So hopefully the more holiday cheer, the better for the islanders, and we can do it responsibly and cautiously. So weather-wise, it's really not a bad morning out there this morning. We do have a couple advisories in effect, and if you go to our homepage, weather.gov/GUM, this is what you'll be looking at. We have a high surf advisory in effect currently for Tinian and Saipan. That's through Tuesday night. The high surf advisory will expand southward to Guam and Rota tonight through Tuesday night, and there is a high risk of rip currents for all of the Mariana Islands, and that's along the east-facing reefs. There's also a small craft advisory for Tinian and Saipan. That's through Tuesday for combined seas at 8 to 10 feet and wind gusts frequently up to 25 knots. So we're just below threshold for small craft advisories for our waters around Guam and Rota, but we're going to be right there at the cap, just below advisory issuances. Going to the radar, really not that bad out this morning. It's just a few spotty showers, and when they do pass over your area, you're going to see those wind gusts. And if you remember from Friday, I was talking about this area. Do you remember what this was? I guess not.
Butterfly. That's the butterfly thing.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, that's the butterfly effect. So that's about winds of 15 knots and greater. So good recollection. So these winds are blowing out over the waters. it's been pretty quiet here at the office with winds around 10 knots, but in Saipan and Tinian, the winds have been consistent around 20 knots. So you're seeing stronger winds up there, and we're definitely seeing it on the radar. So once the daytime progresses, we're going to start seeing those wind gusts over the islands. And again, these showers, as they pass over, they will bring down those wind gusts down to the surface. And if your house is like mine, those typhoon shutters will rumble, and I heard it every shower last night at 9:30, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock this morning, and then I was up at 3 o'clock, and they just rattling away. So yeah, if you have noisy shutters, good luck sleeping. On the broader picture, this is our infrared satellite. We're kind of in a lull between this broad disturbance that gave us the rain and the winds over the weekend and Friday. And then we have this area down here across Micronesia. We're looking last week at a busy period across eastern Micronesia, and we're definitely seeing that this morning. It's kind of under the influence of our upper level disturbance. Let me turn on those. So you see this broad circulation right here. I don't know if it can pick up the colors. There's that upper level circulation, and that's generating those showers and thunderstorms across Pohnpei and Chuuk states. A lot of thunder and lightning down there. We're in that lull at the surface ridge, a very weak ridging, and it's keeping the drier weather in place for us. However, once we get to midweek, this broader trend's going to shift up towards us. So we're going to be looking at a mix of sun and showers the next 48 hours, at least through Wednesday morning. So it's not going to be perfectly sunny and dry, but it's not going to be a washout. It's just going to be a mix of showers coming through. They pass through quickly. They're not going to cause any problems as far as flooding or anything. But come Wednesday evening into Thursday, that's when the forecast models are showing this broader pattern, whipping up a disturbance past us, and it could bring upwards of 1 to 3 inches of rain Wednesday night through Friday morning. So Thursday looks like our wet day, so plan for that. In the meantime, it doesn't hurt to carry an umbrella with you with this current weather pattern, but keep in mind with the winds and the wind gusts, when the showers come down, it's going to keep your torso and your head dry, and everything below your waist is probably going to get wet with the wind-blown rain. So that's anything to keep in mind. But like I said, the winds and seas will be hazardous to small craft, and there will be a high risk of rip currents along east-facing reefs, at least through Tuesday for the high surf, and then through Friday for the high risk of rip currents. Other than that, not bad until Wednesday and Thursday when those showers start coming through. And I think that's all I've got right now.
Well, you still have a lot of Christmas decorations you can show us.
Well, I did get me there we go. Oh, no, we don't. There we go. I did put that up over the weekend, so that's the addition to my office until I can get my house set up. And so if GVB doesn't get their decorations up in Tumon, I'll take care of it at my house.
There you go. There you go. All right.
About 10,000 lights to get rid of.
And you got to untangle them first.
Hey, I got another question, Landon. You know, like your skill set is pretty diverse, right? So as someone who is so entrenched in the music scene, and as someone who knows a lot about weather and everything like that, what are some of your favorite songs as a weatherman about rain?
I think Elton John has lyrics. It's, oh my God, I can't think of the lyrics now, but it's, I know there's a bar drink and it's called Damn the Weather.
Okay.
It's one of a popular drink.
I swore you were going to say like Phil Collins, Oh, I Wish It Would Rain on Me. Or you've got Depeche Mode, Oh God, It's Raining, and I'm not complaining.
I think Jason wants to be rained on.
I will say, as much as I like music,
hey, we got a DJ here in studio.
Titles, I'm horrible.
No, we got a DJ's here in studio, and Joser was saying Milli Vanilli, you know.
Blame it on the rain. Blame it on the rain, yeah.
You know, I blame it on the rain all the time.
That's it. Hey, that's one of the top excuses on Guam. Oh, man, the rain. Yep. Okay. Hey, Landon, appreciate your time this morning.
Yeah, if we see things developing about midweek, I'll be talking to you all and let you know what's going on. But
definitely,
like I said, the next couple of days, not too bad, but midweek, that's when we're expecting a more surge of showers.
Okay, so check in, if you got something to let us know about. Appreciate it, my man.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Landon Aydlett, the National Weather Service.
Sabrina and I did this a couple of years ago on Snapchat. We were, you know, back when the world was normal.
Well, Snapchat.
Yeah, she and I were driving, and we went over to we were in the drive-through at one of the burger joints here waiting for lunch, and she turned her camera at me and said, and it started this massive downpour, and she's like,